Okay, so this has been all over the news this morning, but Microsoft's venture arm M12 just funded a project called Space and Time for $20 million. Yes, 20 million in a bear market. So other notable investors that you may have heard of include people like Polygon, Avalanche, Framework Ventures, HashKey. So who is Space and Time and what are they doing? Well, they're a Web3 native decentralized data warehouse that will allow the business logic in centralized systems to be automated and connected directly to smart contracts through their patent-pending proof of SQL cryptography. But before we unpack what all of that means and looks like, let's check out the team. So who's behind this project? We've got Nate Holliday and Scott Dykstra, which co-founded the Space and Time and are no newbies to the space. Nate used to lead Teradata's go-to-market sales and consulting operations, overseeing revenue, operations, and operational effectiveness of more than $2 billion and 6,000 employees. That's a lot of employees. Then Scott is their tech wizard as the CTO. He was the director of Teradata's cloud solutions, where he's responsible for a team of architects that design and deploy analytic environments in the cloud for Teradata customers across the Americas, also leading Teradata's transformation in the cloud. Okay, so now that you know a little bit more about the people behind Space and Time, let's take a look at the actual project. So it's built from the ground up as a multi-chain data platform for dApps and developers in gaming, DeFi, or really any project needing next-gen analytics. So developers that want verifiable tamper-proofing, blockchain security, or enterprise scale can easily build their dApps on top of Space and Time. So it'll be connected to major chains like Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, and BNB chain. Now here's the fun part. They're using proof of SQL, which, I mean, you guys probably know what SQL is, but as a novel cryptographic protocol that allows the decentralized data warehouse to not only return query results, but in parallel, also return a snark cryptographic proof that the data was untampered and the query was executed in a verifiably accurate way. So this allows an external verifier such as a smart contract or Oracle network to double check that the data warehouse hasn't really been tampered with. So as a protocol to ensure trustless execution of the decentralized data warehouse, proof of SQL allows smart contracts to directly request data from Space and Time. So why does this matter? Well, the Web3 ecosystem could really use something like proof of SQL because most dApps rely on centralized databases that, while they may be pretty efficient, have the ability to tamper with data. So users can see data coming in, but can't really tell if anyone has added information to that data, which could be done in a malicious way. So the proof of SQL model would show users evidence of any tampering, such as if someone changed the query results in the middle of the query. So they're developed as part of Chainlink Labs startup with Chainlink program, and Space and Time pulls data from blockchains and off-chain systems as well, using Oracle networks, and then they process it off-chain to avoid high gas fees and slow throughput, and then transmit the data back to a validation layer. So the validation data is sent back on-chain to smart contracts, and it creates a trustless, tamper-proof data analytics and storage that can plug into smart contracts seamlessly. Okay, I know that was a lot, but let's break down what this actually looks like in the real world. So this looks like dramatically reducing the costs associated with fully on-chain operations through off-chain processing. Looks like better data, connecting analytical insights directly to smart contracts, enabling innovative use cases and business logic for smart contracts. So basically, proof of SQL could be huge for both DeFi and GameFi. How? Well, for DeFi, proof of SQL enables new complex financial instruments to be created on-chain. So as DeFi protocols become more advanced, they often must access large data volumes and complex computation off-chain, but bring the results of that computation back on-chain for the trade decisioning. And then for gaming, proof of SQL allows endgame results and in-game events to be directly queryable by smart contracts. So game devs can offer incentives to players on-chain and build new interactivity between their smart contracts and gaming servers with Space and Time as a trustless intermediary. So with the total addressable market for trust-minimized applications in the trillions of dollars, providing core infrastructure to Web3 developers is crucial for scaling and meeting the global demand. So as blockchain technology finds applications in a wide range of industries, Space and Time is building the foundation to shape this work in a Web3 environment. So if this sounds exciting to you, I highly suggest you go check out my partner Space and Time at spaceandtime.io and follow along on Twitter for all the latest updates.